the battles in the war so far, the contest for Fort Pinel is the fiercest to date. And from this horrific clash of weapons and wills, the Crimean army emerges bloodied and exhausted, yet victorious. The prize of Fort Pinel is no small thing, but it is the promise of additional reinforcements from Gallia, and the large Begnion army encamped in Castle Dane that keeps the breath of hope alive in the soldiers' hearts. There is one other pivotal piece in Dane's defense of the former Crimean capital, the severely undermanned Castle Nados. As the day's end draws near, Tibon's small force of hawks and galleons cease their attacks and return to camp headquarters. I wonder how successful Tibon's been. Chapter 27, baby. Moment of fate. Moment of fate. We're so close to the end, I can feel it. Well met. From the looks of things, the battle ended in our favor. We claimed victory, yet Dane had more troops than we expected, and it was a hard-fought battle. I don't have the best news to report either. What is it? As the day ended, we withdrew as planned, but as we were leaving, reinforcements began flooding in from the capital. That's a piece of ill news. The men that were originally guarding the castle were nothing special, but there was one who appeared mid-battle and crushed an entire unit by himself. He was so much stronger than the others. It was as if a wolf had appeared in a kennel of blind newborn pups. What did he look like? He was covered from toe to tip in black armor. That made it difficult to judge his size, but I think he was even bigger than me. If my intuition's right, he's the villain you've all been talking about. The Black Knight. He's in that castle. And Ike is out for revenge. Ike, I'd like to report the results of our last battle. MVP was Ike! Oh, snap!
Shoot.
Has that ever happened before?
Probably not.
Yeah, damn, dude. And new ally is Alincia. There are no deaths. Everyone performed exceedingly well. By your leave. Baby. Dude, this is mad exciting. All right, let's take a look at some support convos, huh? Let's do Alincia and Jeffrey. Oh, Alincia can be with Ike. Oh man. We blew our relationship lows so quickly on Oscar. I didn't know Alincia could be with Ike, man. That would have been perfect.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well. I guess Alincia and Jeffrey will have to do the old flame. Are you looking for someone, Your Highness?
Jeffrey, I'm glad you're here.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Yes, actually, I have a small favor to ask you.
Ask anything of me, Your Highness, and I shall make it so.
Really? You would do anything?
Bow chicka bow bow. Anything at all.
Well then, here it goes. Jeffrey, I need you to leave me alone while I fight on the battlefield.
What? What? Without protection? But you know that is the one thing I cannot.
I don't want to hear any objections. This is an order. You must obey.
But Princess Alincia. Ooh, a little trouble in paradise. It's because Alincia's afraid of, losing. She doesn't want to be so concerned with her own mortality. She wants to give all that she can give. And if she sees Jeffrey, she's gonna hesitate because she wants to be with him.
There's a lot of Jeffrey here.
Now it's Khalil and Jeffrey. See, now Jeffrey's gonna have to be making some decisions.
Such a drab locale. Not like the city at all.
It's the next one.
Oh, God.
That was our last one.
Oh, there you are, Sir Jeffrey. You look especially rugged and dashing today.
Oh, hello, Khalil. How are you?
How nice you remember me. Perhaps love dares to speak its name.
Huh? What are you talking about?
No, I'm just talking to myself. Say, you're a knight escorting the Princess of Cremia, no? It's such an honor to meet someone like you. Such a noble bearing, such grace.
It's actually not a big deal. You and I are on the same team, after all. We shouldn't worry about class or social standing.
Oh, he's even more debonair.
Debonair.
Debonair than I first imagined. Thank you for being so kind, so decent, so handsome and strong, so filled with manly virility.
Oh my God, the manly virility, though. Kelly was just like, ooh, such a high sperm count. Ooh.
Don't drink Mountain Dew, kids.
You're welcome.
By the way, Sir Jeffrey, I don't know Princess Alancia very well. What manner of person is she?
Oh, are you interested in the princess?
Of course, I'm interested in any woman who could become my romantic rival.
Oh, jeez. What did you just...
Nothing? Nothing at all, I'm just talking to myself. La-de-dum-de-dum.
La-de-dum is right, Khalil. Come on now. You should be smarter than this.
I just want you to know her because she's... a dear person that we must protect. Could you tell me more? Tell me about her?
I can. Although, putting it into words is hard.
Why is that?
The words always sound false, yet... The princess is like...
Yes.
Everything about her is perfect. As her retainer, some might accuse me of bias, but it is not so. She is invaluable. She is the treasure of Crimea.
Oh, I see how it is. You're in love with her. Blast and double blast. Always so unlucky with men. Oh, vile Cupid, why do you mock me?
What's wrong with Largo, Khalil? You see just your friend with benefits? Okay. Wait. Khalil, you misunderstood.
No, good Sir Knight, spare me a wicked tongue. I cannot bear another lashing across my heart. Well, it's a shame I can't have him for my own. He's sitting right there still.
I'm just talking to myself.
I enjoy a good love story all the same.
Aw, that's a good mentality to have.
I'll lend a helping hand to this naive knight and lead him to his one true love. Princess Alancia, your man is coming.
Oh, yo man.
I'm going to stand over here and write fan fiction. Like her Thunder book actually is just like fan fiction.
She's just pairing the entire group like. Oh, dude, she would be a matchmaker.
Fire Emblem Awakening.
I could see her being a matchmaker. Shit, dude, we're already at a B level with Har. Alright, well, I'll get him up to the B level, but I want the A to be between Jill and Leith.
Oh.
Jill and Har.
Okay. Mr. Har, where are you, Mr. Har?
I'm right behind you.
Why can't you just respond the first time I call you? And didn't you promise that you'd respond right away if I stopped calling you Captain?
That was only if I wasn't sleeping.
Well, that's most of the time, but by the way, it seems like the only time you acted like a professional soldier was when you were in front of my father.
And I recall the only time you weren't so uptight was when you were around Lord Shaharam.
I couldn't help it. He was my father. He was different.
Well, I'm with you on that. Lord Shaharam was something special. I didn't want him to see me as hopelessly lazy.
Mr. Har.
I think I'll just stretch out here. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, this moss is nice and squishy. Leave me alone. It's nap time. Oh, dude, so Har probably saw him as like a kind of father figure, too. Dang. Yeah, all these relationships. Alright, now we got Tanith and Rayson. Cool.
Well.
Yeah. Neat. Your Highness. Tanith. It looks like you've healed quite nicely from that wound you sustained in our last battle. I don't mean to sound disrespectful, Your Highness, but I feel it's reckless for you to join us on the battlefield. Several soldiers from my retinue have complained that when they try to protect you, you charge headlong into danger. Please, stay out of harm's way and allow us to guard you. Your behavior endangers us all. I will remain on the battlefield until Commander Ike tells me he no longer has need of my powers. No one else may command me. But, Your Highness, that having been said, I appreciate your concern. But again, I need no bodyguards. Now stop following me. If it weren't for that Imperial Order, he'd need a bodyguard to protect him from me. Oh, Tanith. She's so spicy. Alright. Dude, alright, cool, that's it. Alright, now we're looking at our info conversations. 2-star convo with Titania.
Whoa.
Go ahead and take a look.
Well, Titania's like so big on the screen.
Yeah, I know, man.
Commander, can I speak to you for a moment?
What is it, Titania?
I have something important to ask of you.
Alright, what is it?
I want you to tell me about the night Commander Grill was killed. I understand that it's difficult for you.
Damn,
However,
dude.
I need to know. I have to. Just tell it once. It's all I ask. If you can't, his death will be something I'll never be able to face.
I was gonna be your stepmother, Ike. I feel I've done you a terrible disservice by not telling you earlier. It's just that there was a lot I had to get clear in my own mind, you know? I know I've kept you waiting.
So you'll tell me?
Bitch, I don't tell you that! Okay, no. Yeah. I think I've finally come to a point where I can face it.
All right, whenever you're ready.
That night, I've already told you everything up to where I was on my way into the forest, right? At the head of the path, Father had told me to go back to the fort, but I had a bad feeling and followed him anyway. When I entered the clearing, he and the Black Knight were already fighting. They seemed to be evenly matched at first. Then they exchanged a few more blows, and suddenly Father was sent flying. They spoke to each other for a moment, but I was so far away I couldn't hear what they said. Then, the Black Knight threw a sword at Father's feet. I think he wanted Father to pick it up and use it.
Ugh.
But Father didn't touch the sword. He just readied his axe again and charged. It was over in an instant.
I couldn't believe my own eyes. They looked like they were embracing. Just standing there, frozen. But I saw the Black Knight's blade. It was protruding from Father's back and shining in the moonlight.
Oh, Grill.
When the knight pulled his sword out, Father sagged and fell backwards. I ran and tried to catch him, but I couldn't hold him. We both fell to the ground. The wound Father had taken was terrible, but at that point he was still alive. The Black Knight approached and said, "Give it to me." I had no idea what he was talking about. I do now, though. He had been sent by King Ashnard to retrieve the medallion. Father told him he'd thrown the medallion away, but the knight didn't believe him. Then he tried to get Father to talk by threatening to kill me, and missed. I was so angry. I leapt up and attacked him, but it was useless. I didn't give up, though. I didn't care what happened to me, and I attacked again.
Of all the stubbornness.
If King Gallia hadn't been nearby, I probably would have died that night, too. Stupid boys and their egos. After the Black Knight vanished, all I could think was that I didn't want Father to die. He was still alive. I thought if I could just get him back to the fort, we could save him. I clung to that. False hope. Started walking toward the light of the fort. Just kept walking.
Thank you, Ike. It must have been so hard for you.
Titania.
Commander Grill died on your back. His last moments must have been much happier than I had imagined. Thank you. Now I can finally move past my grief.
Oh, Titania. Titania.
Yes?
There's something else I haven't told you about. I met him. I met the Black Knight again.
What?
We fought.
You did well to keep your life.
I'm not the same boy I was on that night. I've grown a lot. I've worked hard. Yet even so, I wasn't able to defeat him.
There's nothing you can do about that. Now, not even Commander Grill could defeat him. You're not ready to...
Is he going to tell her about the sword? It's not that. It's not that my blade work wasn't good enough.
Then, what do you mean?
Titania. It's his armor. It's impervious to damage.
What? That's not possible. Even the strongest...
He said his armor had been blessed by the goddess. He said only weapons that were also blessed could hurt him.
Where are we supposed to get something like that?
Sorry, I've been drinking. I have one here.
Ike, that sword, where?
Oh, did Ike go back there? Oh, I guess so. The night after Father died, I went back to that clearing by myself. I'd hoped to find some clues that might help me hunt down the knight. The sword was still there. I brought it back with me, and I've been hiding it ever since. I wasn't thinking about using it. I believed that if I just carried this sword with me, I'd meet the Black Knight again. And it worked.
So this sword will work against him?
Well, it's supposed to. It was made to contest Alendite, which is the sword wielded by the Black Knight.
Do you think you have a chance?
I'll win.
All right. I won't stop you. Use that sword to avenge Commander Grill. But listen, Ike. You must promise me one thing.
What is it?
When you meet him, you'll exchange blows. If at that moment you don't feel you stand a chance, you must flee. There are times when running away is not the same as losing.
Don't you believe in me, Titania?
Of course I do. One day you will defeat the Black Knight. I'm sure of it. That's why I don't want you to lose your life. What?
I just think maybe you should have like a backup plan, you know, like a plan D.
That's why I don't want you to lose your life on the first go-around. When the time comes, I promise not to interfere. Either.
And I won't let anyone else interfere either.
Oh, and I won't let anyone else interfere either. I want you to face him one-on-one. And I want you to be calm and use your own best judgment. At times, withdrawing can be the key that unlocks a future victory. Don't forget that.
Understood. Damn, what a cool convo. Man, we are moving right along. Oh man, we're getting so close to the end. Oh.